This video is sponsored by Skillshare. Skillshare is an online learning community with thousands of classes on a variety of topics, everything from art and social media to business and self-development, and a lot more. I've gotten tons of value from these classes that I've taken on there during these past 9 months, and yet there's still so much for me to explore. I'm currently taking this class called Video Editing with Final Cut Pro X from Beginner to YouTuber, and it's taught by Ali Abdel himself, the productivity master. I have been making videos consistently for a year now, and although I know some basics, but my editing workflow is pretty messy. Ali Abdel class is very thorough, and I'm learning so many new things such as keyboard shortcuts, marker techniques, and also about the equalizer. That makes my editing process a lot quicker, easier, and tidier. Now, if you're interested in this class or any other classes in Skillshare, the first 1,000 people who click the link on my description will get a free trial of Skillshare Premium membership. And after that, it's only around $10 a month with the annual subscriptions. Thank you again, Skillshare, for sponsoring today's video, and let's get to the coffee vlog. Hey guys, good morning, and welcome to another coffee vlog. This video has been requested by a lot of you, so today I will be giving you a full tour of Gordon Espresso Cafe. Gordon Espresso is a cafe located in Southbank, Melbourne. For a Melbourne type cafe, I would say right now we are in a decent size category. At the moment, we are capable to have around 80 dine-in customers in total, both in indoor and outdoor settings. If you live in Melbourne, you'll know that we have such an indecisive weather. So we have an all year long standing heater and also this electrical awning to keep the customers in shade when the sun is striking or to keep them dry when it rains. Gordon is also a pet-friendly cafe. Although we can't allow the pet to come inside, but we have a free dog biscuit and water bowl if you want to hang around outside with your fur babies. Now let's come inside, shall we? This is our register/cashier area. If you want to order takeaway, please come and see us here, but if you want to dine in, it is all table service, so just grab a seat and we'll come to you. We have 3 displays in front. One is for the muffin, protein balls, and donuts. The other one is for the sweets and pastry. And the last one at the bottom, we have a fridge display for our sandwiches. On the side here, we have our coffee board, which contains all of the information about the coffee that we are serving at the moment. Since we opened, we have been using 5 sensors for all of our coffee supplies. We serve their Dark Horse blend for white and black coffee, but for single origin beans, it changes every other week or every other month. Now, let's come to the other side. This is our back bar, and to our left, there's our kitchen. I won't go into details for the kitchen because I'm honestly not really familiar with it. But in the back bar is where we do most of the washing and polishing for the cups. We have a decent size of a sink and a decent size of a dishwasher too. At the top here is where we store the herbs and spices for the kitchen, while on this side, it can be quite a bit random. But we mostly store our top-up stuff at the top shelf, like the tissue paper, paper container, paper trays, and on the second shelf is where we keep some of our smoothie stuffs, such as the ingredients, garnishes, the cups, lids, and the straws. While on the bench, we have the blender with the recipe on the wall. And at the bottom here, we have the freezer that keeps our smoothie prep, ice creams, and chai. This is our coffee bar. We use 3-grip handle Synesso MVP Hydra for our espresso machine. It is a beautiful machine, and it's quite spacious to fit a bunch of coffee glasses and mugs on top of it too. We have 3 grinders, and each serves its own purposes. The first one is the Mazzer grinder. We use this for the Dark Horse blend. The Mythos here is for the single origin espresso, and this EK43 is for filter beans, decaf, and also grinding retail beans if the customer asks for it. This is a new little addition to the family. It's the Puck Press Automatic Tampa. This is every barista dream tool to prevent us from getting wrist injury. For the scale, we are using the good old a.k.a. pearl to weigh out our coffee grinds. And this little green container that a lot of you had asked about is actually a sauce tub by the brand Decaf. I'll put the details in the description box. At the bottom of the bench here, we have our beverage fridge. We store our milk and ice filter on this side, while on the other side we have bottled juices, beers, white wine, water, and soft drinks. At the side of the coffee machine is the home for the takeaway cups. We have 3 sizes of them, which is 2 ounces, 8 ounces, and 12 ounces. And if we slide to the side here is where we keep our milks and jugs ready to use. We rest the milk jugs on top of the jug rinser to let them dry after each use. At the front here, we have the serving bench. And on the left side of the serving bench, we have everything we need to serve our coffee with. From spoons, saucers, takeaway lids, straws, stevia, and even marshmallows. At the corner of this wall, we have 2 different iPads. One is to take order, and the other one is to control the music. On this side is also where we keep the phone and one of the EFT POS terminal for taking contactless payment. And at the bottom of this bench, we have some crates to put our empty milk bottles in. We send this back to the milk company so that they can reuse them. And then we have a little bin. I usually keep this only for small trashes like dockets, paper bills, or empty sachets. And then on this little corner, we have our alternative non-dairy milk. At the moment, we have soy, almond, oat, and lactose-free milk. Now if we look at the top here, we store some of our coffee beans and our cold drink selections on top of the shelf. So this shelf actually works as a display and also as storage. On the second shelf, we have all of our other beverages glasses, some spare coffee mugs, teapots, and our single origin beans, also decaf beans too. At this side of the bench lays our brew section. In here is where we keep our teas, chai, also where we brew our filter coffee. We have 2 sinks for rinsing and washing, and in this very corner is where we store our backup milk jugs, some tools for cocktail making, and these little containers is where we store the decaf beans and the filter beans ready to go. So when we need to make them, we don't have to weigh it again. Finally, at the bottom of this bench is our little dry storage. We keep our cups, lids, sugar, chocolate powder, marshmallow, and everything in between here. I love that in this bar setup we have everything that we need within close range, so we don't have to run around when we ran out of things. But yeah, that's all I can show you guys on this tour. I hope you guys enjoyed it, learned a thing or two about us, and thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys on my next one. Bye!